Is going to take up a whole choke point, and how are Afreeca going to kite away from that?
Yeah, this is going to be tough. So they're going to have to just rely on their veteran experience to sort of carry them.
Plenty of static vision for the next few minutes. It's down bottom.
Wow, just going to get stunned up right there on his Soul. Soul is just going to die. Ixu now down here with the TP advantage. Snowflower trying to give this one over. He may have to donate this. Nope, flash forward. There's the Caustic Spittle. One more auto should do it. No, Braum grabs the first blood with the Winter's Bite, and Lyra will not lane on a Corki with Valkyrie up to start this off, so not really accomplishing anything with his gank, and then letting this Graves just keep on. e-mFire played so poorly around that TP edge. Knock up here, Lyra is there, but they are all in a 2v3. Ixu has no mana either. Lyra is just going to die, so pressure played poorly.
But they did. It was defensive picks. Everything was in order. Mickey goes in aggressive.
Wow, falking in with no knowledge up where the enemy is. Mickey falling low, and that TP from Poppy is just going to be useless. There it is, coming through. And it will be taken out, so fight initiated afterwards. Cougar's going to get in. Crush is actually pinned against the wall and dies nearly instantly. Cougar has his ultimate on. They pick up the first kill of the game onto Corki. Ixu on the side. Roach is moving forward, though. He's still got a lot of HP. He's starting to put down those barrels, but he's going to get taken out by Sonyun. Sonyun, though, does have the Ignite on him, trying to hit somebody with that Acathian Surprise, but Edge way out of surprise range. And let's see, Ixu wants this kill, gets that passive from his auto attack, and he's gonna fall to another Dark Sphere from Edge. He's gonna try and contest this. GP ult used just as a zoning tool, and wow, Lyra goes one auto attack, two auto attacks. There we go. Mickey's going to take that one. GP knocked up right now. Fate's Call used. Fate's Call right in the back lines. Cougar's got three of them right next to him, but that's just not going to be enough as Mickey starts to flash forward, actually. Trying to take this one out. Mickey gets hit there by the Scatter the Weak.
Idea.
Well, they also can't stop it, so extra factors. No GP ult, no teleport, no nothing. Light. Short sieging going forward. Soul actually has to flash out and gets the Fate's Call in. There's the GP ultimate, but that's just not going to be enough. Kalista dies to the Graves ult. They're continuing to push forward. Ixu.
This is the stage of the game where a triple AD carry comes. There's so little counterplay against it with one person dead. Free inhibitor. It's just a didn't buff up more when teams play it on the new patch, apply it to the old patch, and turns out he's pretty good already.
It's being placed there, and this is the Afreeca Freecs' chance to fight down, burst down this Baron, and they're going to go for it, but it's stolen by Crush. Crush gets into the pit and takes that Baron buff, but he pays for it with his life. Cougar, the next to fall, and now the pursuit for Afreeca. Edge here on the run, tossing that Dark Sphere. Snowflower barely out of range of the Winter's Bite. He's going to try and ignite him, but there is a face of the mountain to keep him alive. And there's the end of Edge as he's slowly chipping through the inhibitor, and they will get at least two out of this. So with Edge dead for 30 seconds, seems like they can group and take all three.
Have high life totals on everyone except Snowflower, so
she's going to go straight for the Nexus right now.
Bit greedy.
There you go. Take the three inhibitors back out. Go for a final push. That's how you... Same thing with the Spear to follow up right after it. Hunting Lyra out. That GP ult is just going to do nothing. Does zone them, however. Lyra does get low, and they do get a kill courtesy of Soul. Glacial Fissure used right there is just a disengage. Sonyun, though, he's got the range, though, with the Bio-Arcane Barrage, and he's just going to flash forward. Doesn't quite get it, but that's going to be the death of Edge on this Syndra, and Mickey's still alive somehow. Snowflower jumping over to him, and that'll be the end of game number one. Here at 35 minutes, Mickey falcons to his demise one more time in this game, and they will use those super minions to take out the Nexus and the Nidalee at the end, and that'll be GG, first game to the Freecs.
Look, we weren't convinced about Africa's comp. They certainly will have their